Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with the Q&A for episode 6. Now, of course, shout out to Spoiling Dead fans for the info. Alright, here we go. Actually, you'll want to stick around till the end, because there's a new trailer. At least, I think it's new. I've never seen it before until late last night, so I'll show it anyways. Q&A for episode 6, Who Are You Now? How does the episode begin? It opens with Michonne visiting the area where she thinks Rick died. She talks to him, and it's obvious she still misses him very much. As she leaves the area, we see that the bridge was never rebuilt. She then stumbles on an abandoned car, finds a little toy sheriff, and takes it with her. What happened to Maggie? We don't know yet. Has Daryl been living alone during the time jump? Do any other characters still try to connect with him? From what we can tell, yes he has. Carol comes looking for him at the end of the episode. Do we meet Daryl's dog in this episode? No. Oh. What is going on with Carol? Has she established her place as queen? Carol is very different now, and not just in appearance. She seems to have flipped back to being a pacifist, at least until she leaves with Henry to take him to the hilltop so he can apprentice under Earl. They run into some saviors, including Regina and Jed. The saviors rob them and also take Carol's wedding ring. Damn. Henry yells at her for that afterwards, saying he can't believe she just let those saviors walk all over her. This must have impacted her because she tracked down the savior who took her ring, gets her ring back, and lit him up, burning him alive. Dracarys. What has changed over the past 6 years? Well, obviously Carol has changed. Michonne has also changed and is now the new leader and head of security at Alexandria. She has hardened and absolutely refuses to allow any new survivors in. Damn. How is everyone dealing with Rick's death? Carol and Michonne seem to have been impacted the most, and Daryl has left the group and is living out in the wilderness. Have any new relationships formed? Did anyone have babies? Rosita and Father G are now a couple. Who knew half-blind dudes with collars got this much play? Michonne also has a son, but we don't know his name yet. What else can you tell us about little Rebar Grimes? We only see him for a split second. He comes running towards Michonne saying, "Mom," and leaps into her arms. Rebar Grimes? Okay. What's up with Judith in this episode? She pleads with her mom to let Magnus Group stay. She also visits Negan for help with her homework. Okay. Negan tries to get information about the new group out of her, but Judith Grimes isn't falling for Negan's bullshit. Damn. Do we find any resolution to the riot that occurred before the time jump? Do we find out if anyone died? No one knows. Is the scene with the water tower in this episode? What's going on there? It seems Father G has taken over Eugene's role from the comics of secretly using a radio to try to find other survivors. Interesting. I wonder why they flipped it. However, the signal is weak, and so Rosita recruits Eugene to go to the water tower to install some type of amplifier. What can you tell us about Magna's group? They're just a regular group of survivors, with the only troublemaker being Magna. They go before Alexandria's council so they can determine if Magna and company will be allowed to stay. Magna ends up blowing it by hiding a knife in her belt and lying about her background. Michonne notices a prison tattoo on her wrist, and Magna never said anything about prison. Michonne decides to take Magna's group to the hilltop and mentions she can help them there. Are the Whisperers finally seen in this episode? Yes. The episode ends with the scene of Eugene and Rosita camouflaged in mud as the Whisperers pass by. Damn. Alright, so pretty cool episode. I can't wait to see it. A couple of interesting things. I wonder why they flipped... where was it? Rosita and Father G are now a couple instead of Rosita and Eugene. That's kind of interesting. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why Father G has taken over Eugene's role. Why isn't Eugene doing Eugene's role? I don't know. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Unless Eugene has a bigger purpose for something. I don't know. So that's very interesting. I do like little Judith Grimes there. So it does look like Judith has taken over Carl's role. You know, having the man himself, Negan, right there. Being kind of like an uncle-ish. You know, in the comics, I believe Negan was like an uncle to Carl. So it looks like he's taken over, or she's taken over that role of Carl. And, you know, he's basically becoming an uncle to Judith in a way. I mean, if he is helping her with homework and stuff like that. But I do like how he's trying to get information out of her, but she's, you know, shutting him down and not falling for his bullshit. So that's pretty badass. Seems like she's living up to her name, little ass kicker. But that is really cool. Let's see, little Rebar Grimes. I don't know why. Rebar Grimes? Yeah, no idea. So, yeah, it looks like Michonne had a child. Little Rick Grimes, I guess. How is everyone dealing with Rick's death? Obviously, Carol and Michonne, you know, definitely impacted the most. Daryl, I bet, still feels guilty. You know, even though it really wasn't his fault, you know, Daryl did say, come on, jump on the back, let's get out of here. And Rick was like, no, I'll stay behind. I got this. You get out of here. So it really wasn't Daryl's fault. I mean, he did want Rick to come with him, but Rick wanted to stay. So, you know, it really wasn't his fault. You know, not like Glenn, you know, when he got up and punched Negan. And, you know, yeah, I guess that was kind of his fault. You know, Negan did say, you know, any more of this shit happens, gotta be consequences. So, yeah, who knows? So it looks like he's out living in the wild. Let's see. I do like how kind of interesting that Carol has gone to being a pacifist and going to being the Terminator once again. So that is kind of interesting. I guess, you know, with a 6-year time jump and stuff like that, you know, a lot of stuff has definitely changed. So I guess I can understand, you know, all right, I don't need to be a badass anymore, or well, I'm still a badass, but not be like the Terminator anymore. I can tone it down a little bit. But yeah, then she goes right back to being, you know, a Terminator again, getting her ring back and burning that dude alive. That's badass. That's awesome. I can't wait to see that. She has a thing with burning saviors. What was it, back in season 6? Yeah, 6. Her and Maggie were captured, and then she burnt like 4 of them alive or something like that. I think it was season 6. Yeah. Let's see. We don't know what happened to Maggie. A little missing thing there. So it does look like a very cool episode. I definitely can't wait to see what happens. You know, hey, Whisperers are coming. That is awesome. I can't wait to see the Whisperers. I am looking forward to seeing Maggie's group as well. Pretty interesting group. Now, let's get on to the trailer. As far as I know, I think this is a new trailer. I've never seen it before until late last night. Was it Walking Dead Skybound or Skybound Walking Dead Facebook page? Posted it there, or that's where I saw it from. So let's take a look. Daryl's dog.
They're just milling around. You ever see him do this before?
No. We should go. There's a storm coming.
This wasn't a normal herd.
The Walking Walking Dead, Sundays at 9 on AMC.
So, I have never seen that trailer before. Not until last night. But it does look like a very cool trailer. It looks like... whoop. Some people think this is beta right here. Whoop. Pretty cool shot if that is actually beta, or if that's just a whisperer. I think, doesn't beta have like two giant knives and stuff like that? So I don't know, maybe that's him and they're in his pockets, or, well, not in his pockets, but I don't know, like inside his jacket or something. I don't know. But yeah, I thought he had two giant knives and stuff like that. So maybe he's got him behind his back or something like that. Or maybe this isn't him at all. This is just a whisperer. But either way, that's a really cool shot. I like how it looks, all foggy, dark. Here comes this walker. Kind of looks like a horror movie. Let's see, there was a couple of quick flashes there. I wonder... yeah, I can't tell if that's beta. But either way, that looks cool. And then, of course, we got Badass Carol. Michonne rocking a new hairdo and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I definitely like the new Jesus stuff here. I mean, come on. Kicking ass. He's doing, I don't know, some sort of jump kick here and spinning around with a sword and just kicking so much ass. And then, of course, we get the end scene here with, the Season 9 trailer and stuff like that. Where are they? But yeah, that was a pretty cool trailer. Slingshot. Pretty cool weapon. Who would have thought? But hey, whatever works. And then, of course, we got Henry here. I think he's somewhere between 17 and 19 years old now. At least according to Walking Dead Wiki. This wasn't a normal herd. Not sure where that is. Looks like no, it doesn't look like a cemetery. Well, maybe. I don't know. I can't tell what these things are. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so there's the water tower. Like in the, the trailer breakdown, stuff like that I did. They only showed this shot here, and I couldn't tell who that was, but now we know it's Eugene. I bet this is a whisperer. Looks pretty badass. We should go. There's a storm coming. And of course we get a good shot of Daryl's dog there. How cool is that? So yeah, there we go. There's that trailer. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. Like I said, I've never seen it until late last night, so that is the first time I've seen it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Help me reach my goal of 1,200 subscribers. My contact is bugging out. Yeah, follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And, of course, leave me your thoughts and comments. What do you guys think? What are you looking forward to seeing the most? What do you think about Rosita and Father G being a couple? What do you think about Father G taking over Eugene's role? I'm still kind of... Why? What else? What do you think about Judith taking over Carl's role? Are you happy by that? Not happy? Would you have rather seen Carl do Carl's role? I'm a little mixed. It is kind of strange having an 18-year-old trying to play an 11-year-old or 12-year-old. I forget how old he is in the comics. It seems a little awkward and stuff like that. But I think now with Judith being an actual 10-year-old, portraying Carl as, as a... Trying to think of how to word it. Judith being a 10-year-old, basically taking over Carl's role as a 10-year-old, I think it kind of fits and works a little bit better. Sure, Carl doing it would have been better, but you get these little I don't know, the older Carl, obviously would never have fallen for, Negan's bullshit, hey, tell me about this new group and stuff like that, and try to manipulate him. I'm pretty sure Carl would have seen through all that. Plus, at least with a younger Judith, it's pretty cool that she's catching on to his bullshit, and he's also helping her with her homework. I mean, that's kind of cool. Obviously, Carl, wouldn't have really... The homework stuff I don't think would have worked, What else would he have bonded with him over, I'm pretty sure he knows how to, like, clean a gun. I'm sure Rick could have, shown him how to do stuff like that. I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And other than that, just stick around. More videos are on the way, and I'll see you guys next time.